Watching that little nostalgic trip down memory lane for all of us there, I mean, it's such an incredible body of work, and yet you didn't set out life wanting to be a musician.
Not really. I mean, I wanted at one time to maybe be an actor or something, but I had this stammer and I couldn't remember words. It always made me stammer. But singing, well, I didn't have a stammer. I'm not doing it now, and I'm talking about stammering. I'm stammering. But singing, you don't have a stammer. So singing was a natural path to go down. But I wanted to be a vet at one point.
Oh, did you?
As well, yes.
But even when you got into singing, you thought, well, this is not going to be a career.
I didn't know, because I went to art college. I was at art college for a few years, and I thought, well, I'd probably go into something like experimental theatre or things like that, because I studied that at art college, performance and theatre and film and things. So I thought I'd probably go in that more experimental direction. So I never expected what would happen. And when, of course, Tainted Love was released, it became this huge worldwide hit, and #1 here in the Guinness Book of Records in America for being the longest in the Billboard Top 100 or something.
A hell of a tune.
Yeah, it is such a tune, and then it was intense. I mean, it was that intensity. Obviously, Soft Cell and you and Dave Ball, you said it was that intensity that kind of erupted, really.
It was 3 years of absolute intensity because we weren't expecting it, and we kind of imploded, I think, before we were meant to.
Well, you're talking about getting together and having another go now. We see it. So, I don't know whether it's true.
Well, I can't confirm that. But next year is the 40th year anniversary of Soft Cell. That when we formed in 1978, we sat down in the art college art department and said, let's form an electronic duo, and maybe we decided what to call it, Soft Cell. So it's 40 years since that. So it's 40 years since my career, really. So we will mark it with something, maybe a box set or something.
But you wouldn't
like
do
that.
something. You wouldn't do something live.
Well, I can't say.
Oh, so it's not off the cards.
Let's say nothing.
Nothing is off the cards.
Just wait, Philip.
Because the thing is also, we get so many people on here who have been re-signed, reapproached, who went into meltdown in the 80s and 90s and hated it because it all happened so fast, and then they said, right, we've grown up now, we've got older, we can look back and think, do you know what, we can enjoy this now.
Well, we came back together again in about 2002, and we made an album then, and then I think we both realised why we'd split up in the first place then. It was like rose-tinted spectacles. So I don't know, we didn't part on really amicable terms at that time, but we've since met together and had a coffee together and had a chat, and we're getting on very well because we're putting this big box set together for next year to celebrate the thing. So, you know, I'm not. I know what you're doing, Philip, but I know what he's doing there. But he's not going to draw me out here. You're not going to. Very wicked.